welcome back to Homestead Corner. I'm Jenny, and today we're going to look at some foods that you can add to your prepper pantry that are high in protein. So today I thought we would just go over a few items that you can add to your pantry that are high in protein. And I think it's really important to have, beef and pork and poultry and fish and whatever you can have in your pantry, things that you like, things that are, you want to get that protein into your body. But there are a lot of other options that you can add because eventually the meat could run out. So you want to have other things to fill in, and rationing your meat in emergency situations is going to be super important. So you may have meat 2 or 3 days a week. You may not have meat, it depends. So all of these foods have a decent amount of protein in them, and I think they're pretty important to have in your pantry. Some of them you probably already have, some you might not. So I figured we just go over a few of them today, some reminders, maybe some new items for you. We'll see how it goes. But the first one is black beans. If I was only going to have one type of bean in my pantry, it would definitely be black beans. Black beans are so versatile. They have pretty good flavor. There's so many things, and they're really high in protein. You get about 21 grams of protein out of 100 grams of beans. So that's pretty good. That's quite a bit of protein. And it's also got folate in it, which is really good for your heart. So that is another plus for black beans. We really enjoy them and eat them in quite a few different dishes. So I would say if I only had one bean, that would be the bean I would go with. Even though kidney beans are my favorite, black beans probably are the best to store, in my opinion. The next thing is oats. Oats are another one of those things. They have quite a bit of protein in them, and you don't really think about that when you're thinking about getting protein in your pantry. A lot of other items besides meats do have protein, and oatmeal has about 17 grams of protein per 100 grams of oats. So that's still pretty good. That's not far from the black beans actually, and a great way to get that in. And again, oats are heart healthy, high in fiber, super good for you. So oats are another one, definitely I keep a lot in the pantry. The next one is quinoa. Quinoa is really high in protein also. It is almost as good as beans. It's got quite a bit in it. I think 14, I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. It has 4 to 6 grams per serving of protein in it, but they also have amino acids. So a lot of people call quinoa a grain, but it's technically a seed. It's super good for you, and we replace the rice with quinoa in a lot of dishes. It doesn't turn to sugar like rice does in your body, so it's going to help keep that glucose down for people that are concerned about their blood sugars and things like that. Quinoa is a really great one to have in the pantry. Lots of great stuff. Those amino acids make it its own complete protein. It's complete. You can just eat that. I wouldn't want to eat any one of these all the time. You want to mix it up, definitely. All right, the next one is pistachios. Nuts can't be stored really long term, but they can be stored for a couple of years. We vacuum seal them in jars. We try to buy them in big quantities, vacuum seal them, and open them as we need them. And they have a ton of protein in them. And pistachios has 20 grams of protein in them, which is really great. And they do have vitamin E, vitamin B, iron, fiber, all kinds of good stuff. They are super good for you. So I would definitely, if you like pistachios, I would add some to your pantry. if you could store a year's worth, they're going to be fine vacuum sealed. They're not going to last 10 years because of the oils in them and stuff, but they will last a good long time, about a year, maybe 2 years. You know, they will last in the pantry for a while. Seal them up good and they will last. The next one is hemp seeds. A lot of people don't think about hemp seeds, but they have a really good amount of protein in them and amino acids. We like to add these to our granola. They don't have a lot of flavor, but throwing them in your granola and, you know, muffins and things like that, you can slip them right in there. You don't notice them, and it just adds all kinds of great nutrients for your body. And especially in emergency situations, when you're pulling from your pantry, you're not having all those fresh fruits and vegetables, you're not getting all the nutrients that your body needs. So adding in some different items is really can help you. Okay, so chai seeds, chia seeds, some people call them. I call them chai seeds, chai tea, I don't know. And flax seeds. Both of these seeds are super good to have in your pantry. Not only do they have good amounts of protein in them, chia seeds can be used as an egg replacement when you're cooking. You just put it in water and it gets really jelly-ish, like an egg white. So chia seeds are wonderful. We, again, add them into granola. The chia seeds don't have a whole lot of flavor in them, but the flax seeds have a nice nutty flavor, which is nice, and I put these in granola as well. It just helps beef up that content of nutrients and stuff to help keep you healthy. All the amino acids and, you know, fats, things like that in there. These are great items to have on hand, and you can grind up your flaxseed as well and add it into breads and things like that. So it just gives it that little bit more protein and other nutrients that you need. And next, almonds. Almonds have about 6 grams of protein per 100 grams of nuts, and they also have a really great heart healthy fats and stuff like that in them. I think almonds are a great one. They're not my favorite nut, but you can slice them up and put them in things and things like that just to boost that nutrients. Almonds are really good for an added protein and all of those heart healthy good fats and stuff, which is really nice. And last but not least, lentils. Lentils are another really great source of protein. They have about 25% protein in them. They are super good for you, and you can use them in such a wide variety of recipes. You can grind them up and make lentil flour. You can, you know, to add to your breads or whatever you're making. You can add them to soups, stews. You can boil them up and just add spaghetti sauce to them. They're actually quite good, and it is so simple. You know, just dump a can of spaghetti sauce on. They actually taste quite good. A lot of people use them as a meat replacement, and I think it is another item that you should have. So a lot of these you may already have in your pantry, and if you don't, you may want to try something, you know, try one of them just to add a little bit more protein, and also the other nutrients that they carry can definitely help you in a long-term SHTF situation. You're going to want to have as much variety as possible, because all those different nutrients you're going to have to pull from everywhere to keep yourself healthy. If you have other items that are not, you know, your typical meat and fish and poultry that you buy for protein, please put it in the comments down below. It might help somebody, and we really love that. That's one of my favorite things about this channel, is you guys are all so helpful, adding ideas and things like that to help everyone. And that's it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.